Alright everybody, we just started a 10-minute timer. We're going to read the dictionary today. I know not the most exciting thing, but it's fucking got to be done. We're going to be skipping to like the most important part. We're opening up and just like practice. Bullshit, we already started the timer. We got the microphone going, got the camera going, lights, got natural light going, green screen behind me. And it is going live on the computer, so hopefully we have enough hard drive on there. So let's just we're gonna get started. Probably just gonna start right at A, honestly. So we'll go A through Z, and that's it. So here we go. A, noun, plural. I don't know if we should read that part, but here goes nothing. Noun, plural, the first letter of the English alphabet. A, infinite, article, a kind person would not say that. One, I didn't say a word, a kind of. Orange juice is a fruit drink each, every. He goes to New York once a month. The infinite article belongs to a class of words called determiners. They signal that a noun is coming. A prefix that means in or on, abroad, afire. Abacus. Noun, plural. Abacus is an old-fashioned calculator used especially for adding and subtracting. It is made up on a frame in which beads slide back and forth. Abandon, abandoned, abandoning. To leave for good, desert, abandoned ship ordered by the captain. Her parents abandoned their farm and moved to the city to give up completely. She abandoned all hope of being a doctor. Abbey. Noun, plural, abbeys, a building or set of buildings occupied by a group of nuns or monks. A group of nuns or monks who lived in an abbey. Abbreviating. To make short or leave by out letters. She abbreviates avenue to av on envelopes. Abbreviation, a short way of writing a word or group. Words. USA is an abbreviation for United States of America. Abdicate, abdicating to give up. In a formal way, the king abdicated the throne. The Queen Wilhelmina of the Netherlands abdicated in 1948. Abdomen, noun, plural, abdomens in human beings and other mammals. The front part of the body, and from below the chest to about where the legs join. The stomach, the intestines, and other important organs are in the abdomen. One of the three main parts of the insect's body, it is at the hind end. Abided, to put up with, to bear, stand, I cannot abide, that noise. Phrasal verb, abide by, to agree, to live up to, obey, we must abide by the judge's decision. Ability, noun, plural, ability is the power or skill to do something. Birds have the ability to fly, human beings have the ability to speak. Able, abler, ablest, having the power or means to do something. He is able to lift heavy objects. Having the skill or talent. Capable, she is an able painter. He is an able nurse. Aboard. Adverb, onto or inside. A ship, train, an airplane, or other vehicle. We climbed aboard as soon as the train stopped. Abolish, to put an end to or an away with. Abraham Lincoln abolished slavery. Abolition, the act of abolishing. Many people had the right to fight for abolition of slavery. Aborigine, noun, plural, aborigines, any member of a group whose people were first known to have lived in a particular region. These were regions in Australia long before the Europeans arrived. Abounding, to be plentiful, or have plenty of wild animals abound in the forest. The forest abounds in wild animals. About, preposition, of, having to do with, concerning. She wrote many stories about animals, near in time, too close to. I will leave about noon, all around. Look about you before dark for a good campsite. Around in, we saw a bear prowling about the woods. Adverb, nearly, approximately. Hummingbird's egg is the size of a pea. There were about 10 people standing in line around. Look at the good hiding place above. Adverb, in or higher place or position, overhead. Look at the stars above, preposition, or over or higher than. Andy saw the seagulls hovering just above the water. The president is above all military officers. More than last week's spending was above normal. Beyond, the road is snowed in above this point. above board. Adjective, without deceit, honest, open, straightforward. His way of playing cards is fair and above board. Abreast. Adverb and adjective, standing or moving side by side. The soldiers marched 4 abreast. Up to date with, abreast of new fashions. Abridge, abridging, to make shorter by using fewer words, condense, shorten. The writer abridged the book to use for use in the magazine. Abroad, adverb, adjective, in or to a foreign country. Her mother is going abroad to England on a small business trip. She wrote of her trip abroad, over a broad sea, all around, here and there. There's scattered seeds abroad. Out of doors, do you walk abroad in bad weather? Abrupt. Not expected, sudden and abrupt change of plans, very steep and abrupt cliff, to so shorten as to seem rude. An direct answer or question. Abscess, abscesses, a mass of pus that forms and collects at one piece of the body. An abscess usually comes from an infection and feels sore. Absence, a noun plural. Absences, the condition of being away. Everyone noticed my absence from school. The pretend of time that one is away. An absence of 4 days. A lack, the absence of a good defense made their team lose the game. Absent, adjective, not present, away. 2 students are absent today, lacking, missing. Hordes are absent and then some cows. Absent-minded. Adjective, likely to be lost in thought and forget what one is doing. The absent-minded cook left the towel in the freezer and the ice cream on the stove. Absolute, complete, total, they say that. In absolute silence, he has my absolute trust. Not limited in any way. The king was an absolute ruler. He has absolute freedom. Absolutely. Adverb, completely, perfectly, entirely, fully. They stood absolutely still, without any doubt, positively. She is absolutely my best friend. Absorb, absorbing, to take in or soak up. Plants absorb energy from the sun. A spawn absorbs moisture. He absorbs information quickly, to take the full attention of. The comic books absorbed his little brother during the weekend. My work absorbs all of my time. Absorption, the active process of absorbing. Paper towels, dry dishes by absorption. The condition of being very interested. They're great. Absorption in the football game made them forget to eat lunch. Abstain, abstaining. To keep oneself from doing something, hold oneself back. Some people abstain from eating meat. Abstract, adjective, having a quality that is not connected with any person, thing, or action. The words truth and justice are abstract because they are not connected with any person, thing, or action. A farmer, a glass of water, or a ride on the bicycle are not abstract because they are connected with persons, things, or actions. Very hard to understand, difficulty, or explanation is too abstract for me. Absurd, very silly, foolish, ridiculous. The clown looks absurd with the pumpkin on his head and the prune on his nose. Abundance, noun, a supply that is more than enough, a great amount. The oceans have abundance of minerals. The apples grew in abundance, abundant, in great amounts, plentiful. Jungles receive abundant rainfall. Abuse, to put to bad or wrong use. The king abused his power when he burned all the books in the kingdom, to hurt or injure by treating in a bad or cruel way. He abused his eyes by reading in poor light. The man abused his horse by beating it, to attack or injure with words. They abused the child with scolding. Booze, abuses, bad or wrong use. A tyrant, abuse of power, bad or rough treatment. The gym's equipment gets lots of abuse. Language that insults, scolding or cursing. He did not listen to their abuse any longer. Abyss, very deep and large. Hole, a huge empty space. Academy, a school. For a special kind of study, a music academy, the Naval Academy, a private high school. Accelerate, accelerated, accelerating, to increase in speed, speed up. Move faster, accelerated the car, the bicycle accelerated going down the hill. And that is going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will continue this, probably more today and more tomorrow. It's just the dictionary part 1. Yeah.